Hi, Harm here. Last week when I was over to my local Army-Navy store, I found this. It's called an XTS pot from Olicamp, which they say they've been in business since 1984. Anyway, the XTS stands for Accelerator Transfer System. This is one of those pots. I've been getting a lot of questions on this type of a pot, but usually they're too expensive for me to play with. This one was $29.95, like I said, at my local Army-Navy. And basically what you have is a mesh bag that comes with it, and this. Now the accelerator part on this is the bottom. You have all of this corrugated metal. The heat comes up through the middle and out through that, and it's supposed to make the pot, according to the box, I think it was on the box, or it was on one of the information pages that I found on it. It said that it should reduce boil times by as much as 40%. Now what they're really talking about, and this, I've done this before on this jet boil cup. I've used this on the Trangia and all kinds of other things like this. These were old videos that I did a year or so ago. I was saving this for a partner of mine down in North Carolina who disappeared, and then I never heard from him again. But I did some tests on this, and I keep, like I said, I keep getting requests to do tests on these pots. Now what they're really for is they're made that you can use the canister stoves in it. Now this canister will sit in here, but it's not large enough for me to put the burner in too. So only the canister. But this is the configuration that they're really made for, these rocket stoves. But I'm going to try it today using a Trangia and see if it saves much time even with that. I'm going to use the open spirit burner. This is the same one that I've been doing the baking and stuff lately. But on this, it has a silicone lid, silicone covered handles, like so. It holds a liter. It says that it weighs 6.7 ounces, and it does have measurements on it in quarter liters on the side. So let me go prep my water, and I'll be right back for a quick test. Okay, I've got my water prepped. Let me light this. Let the Trangia come to a bloom. Okay, now I've done this test before on this stove using the pot that it came with. This is just an aluminum pot. At that time, 2 cups of water starting at 60 degrees came to a boil in 8 minutes 39 seconds. So my object here today is to see if this will come to a boil faster. It's so hot in here, my temperature is rising just sitting here, the temperature of the water. Come on. Okay, it's got a blossom there. So I have 2 cups of water setting at 61 degrees. 61 degrees. And let's see where this goes. Okay, we're 3 minutes into the test, and the temperature's up to 140 degrees from 61. This shows you a little bit of what the flames look like. Now the idea is that they're supposed to go up through the center and then out through these fins that are attached to the bottom of the pot. And those additional fins are supposed to accelerate the boiling time. Right now the room temperature is 86 degrees and the humidity is about 71% wet. It's very humid. So let's see what happens. Okay, there we have 210. 211, 212, and 549. Okay, that was 2 cups of water. Sorry about my reaching there. 2 cups of water starting at 61 degrees came to a boil in 5 minutes 49 seconds. When I did it previously, 2 cups of water in this pot, an aluminum pot, no fins. 2 cups of water starting at 60 degrees came to a boil in 8 minutes 39 seconds. So that's about a 3-minute saving. That's close to 40%. I don't have my calculator here right now, but it is a savings of time. So I was kind of surprised by that. I don't know how much of it is the fins on the bottom or how much of it is the darker color metal. Now you didn't really see much. You saw the flames going up through the center, but you don't actually see anything coming out the sides, but there should be some heat coming up and coming out. So I guess maybe if I'd even put a windscreen around this, something like the Olicamp windscreen that they also make, maybe that would have even saved a little more time, because that would have let the heat that's coming out the side forced up along the side of the pot. Man, is it humid here. So that's the Olicamp XTS pot. XTS meaning accelerator transfer system. I guess just a fancy name for fins attached to the bottom of the pot. Like I said, it was $29.95 at my local Army Navy store. For those of you that asked for these kind of things, like the old jet boil, stuff like that. Nice. This is a nice pot also, but I think this one was really made to be put on a one of the pocket stoves, the burners, cartridge stoves. So I hope this helps you. If there's more tests people want me to do with this, just let me know. I look forward to your input. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.